All right, retro pickups that I did not pick up at Goodwill this week. Um, Teddy Ruxpin. You guys remember Teddy Ruxpin? Actually looked like in really good condition, and it was only $7 for the Teddy Ruxpin. Now, I always wanted a Teddy Ruxpin when I was a kid. I actually wanted the Grubby doll too, Teddy Ruxpin's pal. I remember watching a cartoon based on Teddy Ruxpin. But yeah, you put the tapes in the back, and I'm not really sure how it works. I think you have to buy special tapes. I would have bought that and made some money. Yeah, it was gone the next day because I went back looking for it because that thing is worth a lot. Is that right? I should have bought it? Dang. Yeah, it looked like it was in good condition, and you're right, I probably should have picked it up. Um, it's not the first time I've seen one there, though. But the Teddy Ruxpin doll, yeah, maybe I should have bought it. Yeah, you have to buy special tapes. Can you put any tape? Like, will it, if you put in a music tape, will he start singing along to it? The other thing is another tape, another cassette tape toy. Anybody remember this thing? Now, I remember seeing TV commercials for this, and I think it's a toy I wanted. I can't recall what this actually does, but it has a cassette in the front of it, a cassette player, and it has these play buttons. And it's got buttons on the front that say yes, no, true, false. So it must have been some kind of game that you play with it, like trivia or something. I'm not sure. But I do remember this thing. Yes, you can put a Slayer tape in and it will look like he's singing it. The Teddy Ruxpin will. Cool. So yeah, if I see a Teddy Ruxpin, I might grab it next time. I especially wish I grabbed this one. It was in really good shape. It was in really good shape. But who knows if it still worked, because these things relied on like rubber bands on the inside, and the rubber bands get old and they stop working, and you have to replace the rubber bands. My wife and I fixed a few of these before, and the gears all was locked up. The Teddy Ruxpin. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. The gears and the rubber bands, they get messed up. Okay, let me show you what I did pick up, though. First of all, from my best friend from school, Alder, and he went ahead and sent me Star Fox 64, which I will be playing in just a little while. He also sent me my very own copy of Doom 64, one of the best versions of Doom that there is. I need to work on looking at the camera. All right. So for my retro Windows 98 computer, I picked up a game controller for DOS games. Now this will work in Windows 98 also, but it's mostly for DOS games. And the thing about these old PC gamepads, first of all, they use what they call GamePort, which looks like this, and it plugs straight into the sound card of the computer. It kind of looks like a Super Nintendo controller and has the same number of buttons, but the thing about DOS is they only supported 4-button controllers. So even though this has 4 face buttons, 2 shoulder buttons here, these shoulder buttons are actually copies of these 2 tan colored or gray colored buttons on the front. They're the same buttons, they're just in a different place. So there's actually only 4 buttons. And these other buttons you see on the front, they look like start and select right here, but they're actually just speed control for the turbo function. So yeah, 4-button controller, D-pad for DOS games. But it's pretty nice. I kind of like it. And yeah, I'll be able to play some DOS games with a controller, the ones that support it anyway. Okay, this other retro pickup, not so much gaming related and kind of a utility rather than something cool, but anyway, it's I picked up this Ethernet card for my Windows 98 computer, and it's specifically designed, I don't know if you can read that, specifically designed for Windows 98 as well as Windows 2000 and Windows Millennium Edition. That's to get my old retro computer on the internet, which is that guy right there. We'll see how that goes. I know Windows 98 is not that good on the internet. Okay. If you find a Mickey Mouse or a Snoopy one, pick them up. They're more rare than the Teddy Ruxpin. Is it a Mickey Mouse or Snoopy that plays cassettes? Because I've never heard of that. So the last thing I picked up, I found these VHS tapes. So these are cool. I've never seen these before. I didn't know there were VHS tapes of the X-Men animated series. So I got the number 1. This one has a different cover than all the other ones, but I've got this one. X-Men animated series. Did you glitch the furnace fun? Yeah, I glitched past it. You might have to check my VOD to see it. Oh, hello. But I will be uploading that to YouTube. I will be uploading that to YouTube. Glitched past the furnace. Yeah, I was able to skip it. I got another tape, X-Men. So I got 4. How many did I get? I got 5 of these. So you'll notice as I show these to you that you invented the glitch, the one where you use the skull space. You use the skull space to get the invisible walls to go away. You invented that. So you can see that the front covers are way faded. And you know what the reason for that is? Yeah, the Talon Trot. Oh, okay. Yeah, it took me a few tries to do it, but I did the Talon Trot and I figured it out. Yeah. Well, thanks for inventing that, because Grunty's Furnace of Fun was aggravating the crap out of me. So yeah, they're faded on the front because they were sitting in a window of, guess what? Can you see that? Hollywood Video. Yes, these are all former Hollywood Video rental tapes. So the fronts are sun bleached from being in a window. Hollywood Video rentals. So yeah, that's a part of history. All right. That's all I got for my retro pickup.